the scene at Racing 13. Brothers on the corner steady making it green. If you want it, you can get it, do whatever you need. From crack to smack, from weed to speed. Lyrics heavy on the social if you checking the vocal. This ill is universal and surpassing the local. Cat scrambling the gutter for supply and demand. Look outside the windows, he out of corner is ran. Kids out selling it, keeping the fiends choking. Maybe out huffing and puffing and toking. You need to know, it's scary, yeah, this is the illest politic that's running America. It goes cocaine business controls America. Ganja business controls America. Illegal business controls America. Cause George Bush controlled America. Now the oil business controls America. Gun business controls America. War business controls America. Cause George Bush fucked up America. Now check it. Every day there's a brand new child. Every day shoes are crafted in a brand new style. And if you keep the block hot, you got them shoes in a pile. And a list of plants that's been buying for a while. So every material item equals a junkie satisfied. You're rocking ice on the wrist and chrome on the ride. You committing the crime and they committing suicide. You didn't fly the dope in, but it's not justified. And it's not hard to figure out why our reverence died. When America caught us niggas and spit in our eyes. Plus we broke so the average laws don't apply. Half the junkies know and that's why. The cocaine business controls America. Ganja business controls America. Illegal business controls America. Cause George Bush controlled America. Now the oil business controls America. Gun business controls America. War business controls America. Cause George Bush fucked up America. Now, the fact of the matter is, no matter what you read in the newspapers, or no matter what you see in the movies, America has always had its problems, just like the rest of the world. Maybe it's the idea of a utopian democratic society that's so attractive. But I find that people have their own illusions about what goes on in America. And even the people there seem like, they like to section off all the trouble, all the addiction, all of the drug abuse, all of that. They like to section it off into one part of what goes on in America. But the wrong that happens there belongs to the whole country. It belongs to the whole country. As a matter of fact, people like me in the States, we don't have boats and airplanes to fly drugs into our own communities. So what happened is, at one point, at several different points in American history, drugs have come to the black community directly from the government. But the one situation I'm talking about is when George Bush, the father of our president, was the director of the CIA. There's a book that you can read by a writer named Gary Webb, and he writes all about it. So, the son of the Bush should not surprise us. He shouldn't surprise us at all, because he learned very well from his father. And his father learned from other great people in history to do corrupt things. So we're gonna slow it down like this. U.S. illegitimate trade. Before the first train or automobile was made, the slave trade was outlawed and they were still buying slaves. Before that, they was jacking the Braves, plus moonshine running and hiding in caves. So close your mouth before you speak on how the dealer behaves. I laugh and shake my head when I think about the government. Some senators never left the mafia, they just went to politics. Tiggs plus George Bush ain't been locked up. I see his face every time I see a crack locked up. The patriots will claim that I'm acting up, but if you can't face the facts, that's tough. If you can't face the facts, that's tough, huh? So we can rock it like this. It goes a cocaine business controls America. Ganja business controls America. Illegal business controls America. Cause George Bush controlled America. Now the oil business controls America. Gun business controls America. False media controls America. Cause George Bush fucked up America.